Some truths only come out at night. When the city stops pretending, and a man finally stops lying to himself. He pours the last of something he can't name. The harmonica keeps bleeding through the wall. He built a life that no one else could claim. And learn to love the silence of it all. The guitar speaks what words refuse to hold. The kind of ache that only night can heal. He doesn't need applause or to be told. He just needs another hour to be clear. The harmonica knows, it always knew, that sound is what a man feels when he's finally telling the truth. There's dust on every dream he almost quit. Calluses on hands that kept on going. He never asked for someone else to sit. Inside the dark he built without them knowing. The blues don't ask you if you're doing fine. They just arrive and settle in your chest. A slow and steady ache along the spine. That tells you you survived another test. Tonight, the harmonica plays alone. Not sad, not broken, just honest. The way a man sounds when he's made peace with the road he chose. When he knows every mile cost him something and he'd pay it all again. Let it bleed. Let the blues say what you can. That's what the night is for. That's what the harmonica is for. never explain themselves. They just move through the dark, through the wave, through everything. The saxophone remembers what he never said. It carries every burden left unspoken. He poured his silence into years instead, and built a life from every promise broken. The night air heavy with the things he chose, the kind of choices no one sees you make. He locks the door and lets the music go, and breathes the only rest he'll let himself take. That sound, low and slow and honest, that's not music, that's a man. Finally exhaling everything he carried alone. No crowd was ever there when it got hard. No applause for nights spent fighting with his mind. Just him and darkness working in the yard, leaving lesser versions of himself behind. The tenor speaks the language of restraint, of pressure held together by his spine, of men who never crumble and complain, who pour it all into the bottom line. The saxophone doesn't judge, it doesn't ask where you've been. It just opens up the chest and pulls out what you buried there. Tonight it plays for men who held it together when everything was falling apart, for men who kept showing up, for men the world never thanked. Let the saxophone say it, you don't have to. The night understands. It always did.
Some men were never meant to be understood. They just walk in silence and build the city breeze beneath his feet tonight. No one watching, no one waiting at the door. He carries what no photograph could show. A quiet war he's been winning, nothing more. The cello mourns the hours he gave away. The guitar speaks the language of his hands. He never begged for mercy or for praise, just learn to walk through storms and understand don't hear them coming, you don't see them falling. They just move through the dark like they were born inside it. There's a kind of strength that never makes a sound, like roots beneath the pavement slowly breaking stone. Every scar he carries with control. Some men were built to walk this world alone. The strings remember everything he felt. The notes pressed down like pressure on his chest. But he keeps moving forward through the way, because men like him don't stop to ask for rest. Tonight he walks alone, but every step has meaning. Every mile has cost him something real, and in that cost he found what others never will. The truth that silence holds more power than a crowd. The truth that solitude is where great men are made. Walk on. Walk on. The night belongs to men who never needed anyone to watch. Walk on. Not every strong man makes noise. Some just work night after night until the work becomes the answer. He bends the string the way he bends his will. No audience required, no one to see. The guitar bleeds the silence, he keeps still and plays the man he's choosing hard to be. The saxophone breathes low behind the night, a shadow holding space for what he feels. He doesn't chase the glory or the light, just sharpens himself quiet like cold steel. This is just a man and his guitar, telling the truth at midnight. The hours cost him everything he gave. No one counted what he left behind. He built his life the way men dig a grave, with steady hands and an unbroken mind. Tonight the guitar carries what he wants, every note a year of holding on. The saxophone just listens like a note that some men only rest when it is done. Keep working. The night is long enough. You are too.
Some truths only come out at night. When the city stops pretending, and the man finally stops lying to himself. He pours the last of something he can't name. The harmonica keeps bleeding through the wall. He built a life that no one else could claim, and learned to love the silence of it all. The guitar speaks what words refuse to hold, the kind of ache that only night can hear. Doesn't need applause or to be told, he just needs another hour to be clear. The harmonica knows. It always knew the sound is what a man feels when he's finally telling the truth. There's dust on every dream he almost quit, and calluses on hands that kept on going. He never asked for someone else to sit inside the dark he built without them knowing. The blues don't ask you if you're doing fine, they just arrive and settle in your chest, a slow and steady ache along the spine that tells you you've survived another test. Tonight the harmonica plays alone, not sad, not broken, just honest. The way a man sounds when he's made peace with the road he chose, when he knows every mile cost him something and he'd pay it all again. let it bleed. Let the blues say what you can. That's what the night is for. That's what the harmonica is for.
A gentleman doesn't announce himself. He arrives, and when he leaves the room, remembers him without knowing why. He irons his silence every morning clean, puts on the weight of everything he knows. No theater in the life that goes unseen, just quiet miles and wherever patience goes. The trumpet speaks the code of men like him, not boasting, not lamenting, just declaring that somewhere past the breaking and the grim, there lives a man who mastered the art of bearing. He never raised his voice, he never needed to. The room adjusted to him, not the other way. That is what a gentleman costs, what a gentleman is worth. The guitar follows him like a loyal friend. No questions asked, no reasons to explain. It knows the road and how the long night's been, and how a man keeps walking through the rain. There is a code that certain men were born to, not written down, not taught inside a room. You feel it in the weight of what you're sworn to, the quiet oath you made inside the womb. Tonight the trumpet plays for men who never lowered their standard, even when no one was watching. For men who dress their character the same in private as in public. For men who understood that integrity is not performance, it is architecture built slowly, brick by brick, in the dark when no one sees. Quiet man, a long road, an unspoken code. He tips his hat to no one and to everyone, and walks on into the kind of night that was made for men exactly like him. Nobody warns you that becoming who you're supposed to be cost you everything you used to be. Nobody warns you. He sat alone the night the old self died. No funeral, no witness, just a dark. He didn't mourn the pieces left inside. He used the wreckage just to find the spark. The trumpet played what grief refuses word, that low and muted cry through empty halls. The piano pressed each key like it had heard every silent prayer between the walls. This is not sadness, this is surgery. A man cutting away everything that was never really him. Bleeding quiet, healing alone, becoming. There is a fire that doesn't need a knife. It burns the deepest when no one is near. He fed it with the years he let pass by, and every compromise that cost him dear. The bass line holds him steady as he breaks, the brush drum soft as breathing in the night. Some transformations happen without stakes, just one man choosing finally to fight. The trumpet doesn't celebrate or mourn, it simply states the truth of where he stands, that every great man living has been torn apart and rebuilt by his own two hands. Tonight the music plays for no one else, no camera, no applause, no waiting crowd, just him alone becoming someone else, the kind of man who never needs a love. Become, keep becoming. The silence is not empty, it is the sound of a man refusing to be anything less than what he was always meant to be. Become. Become. A man alone with his thoughts, doesn't need an orchestra. He just needs one honest sound and the courage to sit with it. The guitar speaks the way he never could. Each note a word he swallowed through the years. No band behind him, no one understood. Just wood and wire and the weight he bears. He finds a note and lets it slowly die, the way some chapters end without a close. He doesn't rush the silence in between. A man who's learned that stillness is how he grows. Just the guitar, just the dark, just the truth a man finds when he strips everything away and sits with what remains. There's something holy in a single string, pressed down with purpose at the end of night. No distortion, nothing thundering, just tone and touch and memory and light. He plays the years the way you read old letters, slowly, carefully, without regret. Each phrase a room where something made him better. Each pause a name he hasn't quite forgotten yet. This is what a man sounds like when no one is watching, when the performance is over, when the armor comes off. Just his hand, just the strings, just a quiet conversation between who he was and who he's still becoming. One guitar, one name, one man, that's enough. That has always been enough. Some sounds don't demand your attention, they just find you quietly, like the truth always does. The saxophone breathes like a man in thought, not performing, not announcing, just existing, carrying the weight of everything he's fought, in long, slow notes that keep on persisting. No walls of sound, no climax rushing in, just air moving through a hollow reed, the way a man exhales when deep within he finally admits what he truly needs. Not every saxophone screams, some just breathe, low and slow and warm, like the last hour before sunrise, when a man finally tells himself the truth. He lets a note hang longer than it should, 'cause some feelings shouldn't end too soon. The way you'd stay inside a moment if you could, alone and still beneath a winter moon. No urgency, no fire, no grand display, just the reed vibrating soft as skin, the sound of someone choosing day by day to quietly become what lives within. The saxophone tonight is not a performance, it is a presence, the sound of a man who has made peace with the weight he carries, who no longer fights the silence, who has learned to breathe inside it, who has learned that stillness is not emptiness, it is where strength lives. Breathe, just breathe. The saxophone knows everything you never said, and it holds it gently all night long.
Some men were never meant to be understood. They just walk in silence and build. The city breathes beneath his feet tonight. No one watching, no one waiting at the door. He carried what no photograph could show, a quiet war he's been winning, nothing more. The cello mourns the hours he gave away. The guitar speaks the language of his hands. He never begged for mercy or for praise, just learned to walk through storms and understand. You don't hear them coming, you don't see them falling. They just move
through the dark like they were born inside it. There's a kind of strength that never makes a sound, like roots beneath the pavement slowly breaking stone. Every scar he carries with control. Some men were built to walk this world alone. The strings remember everything he felt. The notes pressed down like pressure on his chest. But he keeps moving forward through the weight, because men like him don't stop to ask for rest. Tonight he walks alone, but every step has meaning. Every mile has cost him something real, and in that cost he found what others never will. The truth that silence holds more power than a crowd. The truth that solitude is where great men are made. Walk on. Walk on. The night belongs to men who never needed anyone to watch. Walk on. Walk on. There are men who never explain themselves. They just move through the dark, through the weight, through everything. The saxophone remembers what he never said. It carries every burden left unspoken. He poured his silence into years instead, and built a life from every promise broken. The night air heavy with the things he chose, the kind of choices no one sees you make. He locks the door and lets the music go, and breathes the only rest he'll let himself take. That sound low and slow and honest, that's not music, that's a man. Finally exhaling everything he carried alone. No crowd was ever there when it got hard. No applause for nights spent fighting with his mind. Just him in darkness working in the yard, leaving lesser versions of himself behind. The tenor speaks the language of restraint, of pressure held together by his spine, of men who never crumble and complain, who pour it all into the bottom line. The saxophone doesn't judge, it doesn't ask where you've been.
It just opens up the chest and pulls out what you buried there. Tonight it plays for men who held it together when everything was falling apart. For men who kept showing up, for men the world never thanked. Let the saxophone say it. You don't have to. The night understands. It always did.
Nobody warns you that becoming who you're supposed to be costs you everything you used to be. Nobody warns you. He sat alone the night the old self died. No funeral, no witness, just the dark. He didn't mourn the pieces left inside. He used the wreckage just to find the spark. The trumpet played what grief refuses words, that low and muted cry through empty halls. The piano pressed each key like it had heard every silent prayer between the walls. This is not sadness, this is surgery. A man cutting away everything that was never really him. Bleeding quiet, healing alone, becoming. There is a fire that doesn't need a knife. It burns the deepest when no one is near. He fed it with the years he let pass by, and every compromise that cost him dear. The bass line holds him steady as he breaks. The brush drum soft as breathing in the night. Some transformations happen without stakes, just one man choosing finally to fight. The trumpet doesn't celebrate or mourn, it simply states the truth of where he stands. That every great man living has been torn apart and rebuilt by his own two hands. Tonight the music plays for no one else. No camera, no applause, no waiting crowd. Just him alone becoming someone else. The kind of man who never needs it loud. Become, keep it coming. The silence is not empty. It is the sound of a man refusing to be anything less than what he was always meant to be. Become. need an orchestra. He just needs one honest sound and the courage to sit with it. The guitar speaks the way he never could. Each note a word he swallowed through the years. No band behind him, no one understood. Just wood and wire and the weight he bears. He finds a note and lets it slowly die, the way some chapters end without a close. He doesn't rush the silence in between. A man who's learned that stillness is how we grow. Just the guitar, just the dark, just the truth a man finds when he strips everything away and sits with what remains. Something holy in a single string, pressed down with purpose at the end of night. No distortion, nothing thundering, just tone and touch and memory and light. He plays the years the way you read old letters, slowly, carefully, without regret. Each phrase a room where something made him better. Each pause a name he hasn't quite forgotten yet. This is what a man sounds like when no one is watching, when the performance is over, when the armor comes off, just his hands, just the strings, just the quiet conversation between who he was and who he's still becoming. There's enough. That has always been enough. Some sound don't demand your attention. They just find you quietly, like the truth always does. The saxophone breathes like a man in thought, not performing, not announcing, just existing, carrying the weight of everything he's fought, in long, slow notes that keep on persisting. No walls of sound, no climax rushing in, just
stair moving through a hollow reed. The way a man exhales when deep within he finally admits what he truly needs. Not every saxophone screams. Some just breathe, low and slow and warm, like the last hour before sunrise, when a man finally tells himself the truth. He lets the note hang longer than it should, 'cause some feelings shouldn't end too soon. The way you'd stay inside a moment if you could, alone and still beneath a winter moon. No urgency, no fire, no grand display, just the reed vibrating soft as skin. The sound of someone choosing day by day to quietly become what lives within. The saxophone tonight is not a performance. It is a presence, the sound of a man who has made peace with the weight he carries, who no longer fights the silence, who has learned to breathe inside it, who has learned that stillness is not emptiness. It is where strength lives. The saxophone knows everything you never said, and it holds it gently all night long. Not every strong man make noise. Some just work. Night after night, until the word becomes the answer. He bends the string the way he bends his will. No audience required, no one to see. The guitar bleeds the silence, he keeps still and plays the man he's choosing hard to be. The saxophone breathes low behind the night, a shadow holding space for what he feels. He doesn't chase the glory or the light, just sharpens himself quiet like cold steel. This is what discipline sounds like. Not loud, not celebrated, just a man and his guitar, telling the truth at midnight. The hours call cost him everything he gave. No one counted what he left behind. He built his life the way men dig a grave, with steady hands and an unbroken mind. Tonight the guitar carries what it wants. Every note a year of holding on. The saxophone just listens like it knows. Some men only rest when it is done. Keep working, the night is long enough. You are too.
The gentleman doesn't announce himself. He arrives, and when he leaves, the room remembers him without knowing why. He irons his silence every morning clean, puts on the weight of everything he knows. No theater in the life that goes unseen, just quiet miles and wherever patience goes. The trumpet speaks a chord of men like him, not boasting, not lamenting, just declaring that somewhere past the breaking and the grim, there lives a man who mastered the art of bearing. He never raised his voice, he never needed to. The room adjusted to him, not the other way. That is what a gentleman calls, and what a gentleman is worth. The guitar follows him like a loyal friend, no questions asked, no reasons to explain. It knows the road and how the long nights bend, and how a man keeps walking through the rain. There is a chord that certain men were born to, not written down, not taught inside a room. You feel it in the weight of what you're sworn to, the quiet oath you made inside the womb. Tonight the trumpet plays for men who never lowered their standard, even when no one was watching. For men who dress their character the same in private as in public. For men who understood that integrity is not performance. It is architecture built slowly, brick by brick in the dark, when no one sees. A quiet man, a long road, an unspoken code.
Tips his hat to no one and to everyone, and walks on into the kind of night that was made for men exactly like him.